Chris Classic 2016. First of all, I'm a New York nigga. New kicks, new chicks, and new fitted. You could put me anywhere, I'ma kick it. 125th G-Dep, let's get it. I hate when niggas say you make real hip-hop. I will still fuck your bitch in Gucci flip-flops. The problem is if I say anything intelligent, you call it conscious like it's somehow not relevant. I agree that this ain't really for KOD, but say la vie out the bows in the SUV. On my way to the Black Oscars, the late Oscar Grant is getting honored. Somebody tell Ryan Coogler he's a monster. And Magic and Jordan will be the sponsors. The great Quincy Jones will pick the artist. For the Robert Glasper Ensemble. Oh, look, it's the LeBron sipping on our mom with the Simmons and the Carters and Obama. All right, let me know.
Yeah. Welcome to the Misfits of Comedy podcast. It's your boy C.A. Charles in the house. It's another Wednesday. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right, it's another Wednesday in Atlanta. I just want to go on a little rant before we go into this. For all you people like to drive really fast on top of people's bumper and drop and stop exactly damn me on a dime. Stop doing that. All right, I should have to see you dancing and see your eyeballs and stuff, and I gotta swerve out the way.
Nigga, stop driving so slow. Stop driving so slow.
Ain't got nothing to do with driving slow. I am already stopped. I can see you not stopping, and you're not gonna stop in time, and you're gonna hit me. And I got hit a month ago, and I ain't late. Dude sped off after he hit me.
Shit, you rear end me? I'm calling Bethune in them. After you get hit Bethune. I'm calling Bethune.
I don't know who Bethune is.
You don't know? You know who Bethune in them is? Come on now. Personal injury lawyers. After you get hit Bethune. I can't imagine he would be white, but maybe he is. You think Bethune is white? I would think he'd be a nigga, but I could be wrong.
That's the one I know.
I could be wrong. No, that's
Strong arm.
What's that nigga name? Ken something?
Ken Nugent.
One call.
Oh, that's all. That's the one I know.
Yeah, no.
Ken Nugent. Sounds like a powerful name. Sounds like
Nugent. If you hit me in the rear, nigga, you definitely gonna pay. I'm happy to, that's a thousands of dollars opportunity. I'm like, somebody call the ambulance.
Ambulance, you gonna fall out?
Somebody call the ambulance, yeah.
You gonna fall out?
No, what you gotta do is you gotta stay in the car, you call the ambulance. Don't get out the car.
You gotta fall out so you can play it.
Just be in the car, be like, I'm hurt, call the ambulance.
I'm the ambulance. Yeah, that was my little thing. I almost got hit again today. And the lady looked at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? She's like, ugh.
You be having road rage.
I do.
I do too.
I'm about to say.
I do too. I'm insane in the car. Like, I'm literally insane.
Our conversations on the phone and you be driving. You be like, oh, la. So like I was saying, you can put two
go back to singing Bob Marley and shit.
I'm like, yo. And she be all in, talking about your mama, your cross-eyed kid, all that.
I did it today. I screamed on this Indian man and then rolled past him and looked at that nigga like, he ain't look back though. He was just like this. They don't want to look at you. Indians, I was like,
Indians get with you.
What?
They can get with you. They get with you in person. Let me say that.
Well, come on, Indian. Come on. You come on here, brown people. You come on if you want to.
We're gonna introduce Miss Ani because she's already been talking about her running with the Indians.
I gotta have a field here, but it is hot with a motherfucker in here. What's up, y'all?
That's the boots in the ground.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ani, aka Miss Hood Teacher, aka Ani Murphy, aka Ani Winfrey. What's really good? Pleasure to be here. Pleasure. Pleasure.
So what you been into this, Ani Murphy?
Yo, I just been locked in. I've been chasing my goals very aggressively. What you been up to, my nigga?
Definitely not locked in. I can't afford to be locked in. It feels good to not have to, you can chill during the summer, just relax, and you ain't got to be outside, but I gotta be outside. Don't hate on us teachers. We off, but a lot of us are doing stuff like, laying on the couch and eating and, a lot of us are doing shit like that. Don't be mad at us. It is what it is. This is our seasonal beef for years that we've known each other. Every time it gets close to her being able to sit at home.
We only friends 10 months out the year, 9.5 months out the year.
Then you get 10 months.
Then he started to act fool. He acted fool after that.
I think I get like 10, 15. Well, how many days do you do this podcast?
Like what? Every week?
Yeah, every once a week. So how many days in a week? I mean, 4 in a month, 4 days in a month times 12.
So what you're trying to say is felonious?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I figured that out a couple of weeks ago. So this nigga ain't about shit.
Address it.
Y'all niggas get on my Anyway,
but this ain't my show.
But I digress.
But it ain't. Don't be acting like it's hot down here. It's just
I'm sweating.
You got to make sure you want it. That's what this is. You want if you want.
Oh, this is the trenches.
Yeah, this is out the mud.
Rename this the trenches podcast.
This is out the mud.
Next time, ask
this
me
is
to
out
come
the
on
mud
the
down
trenches
here.
podcast.
Started from the bottom.
Out the mud. Out the mud podcast.
This is out the mud down here. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but when you try to talk down about my studio.
The studio is beautiful.
Do you not see how many people been down here in these trenches on these walls?
But I'm hot. And you can't have women over 40 down here in the heat because you know we already flashing. So hello, we already flashing. So you're making it more hot. It's hotter than a motherfucker down here. I'm just saying. That's not a read. It's just an observation. It's just
We used to it now.
Right. Oh, it's always hot down here?
Really? You said it,
this is an every summer thing.
Why?
Because we just ain't got the air conditioner put in yet. It's just sitting up there in the box.
Ain't got the air
and then sometimes because around this time I'm gonna shut this shit down and no more podcasts.
Oh, this one you start feeling like that.
Yeah, he has those moments. So you be like, this is it. I'm like,
this is done. I'm done.
I ain't doing shit all summer long. Then you
it's just like I ain't do after this. Like to be like, I'm done. Period. No more.
He
you about to quit?
He do a Jay-Z. He retire.
Oh. What's the other nigga name? Too Short. Retire. Come back. Retire. Come back.
Too Short's retire.
You know he always has that story. He always retiring, then coming back, retiring, coming back.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I love Too Short.
You a hip hop historian. You don't know shit like that?
I never knew he retired. But I watched a little movie he had out.
What movie?
It's like a horror joint. I forgot what it's
Too
called.
Short?
Yeah, he's like narrated it and he produced it.
Tales from the Hood, Part 16?
Something with Oakland. There's some type of serial killer that was going on in Oakland or something like that.
Did you see that T.I. movie, Departments?
I told you about it. I never watched it though.
I watched it the other day.
Is it good?
Honestly, he had all the funny niggas in there. Like, it was funny, but I couldn't keep watching it. Like, it didn't have enough storyline for me. But
How long was
what's
it?
that nigga name? K something. He's so
K-Dub?
hilarious. K-Dub, yo. He's so funny. And he was like the highlight of the movie for me. But he had all these people in there. He had DJ Young Fly and
DC Young.
what was his name?
DC. She's gonna rename the dude.
DJ Young DC, him.
Yeah.
He was in there. A lot of comedians, so it was funny, but it didn't have no
It
storyline.
had to be. In his mind, it was gonna make it mad funny.
It was just silly as hell, just
work
like
it out.
random scenes with random people. But it was
Okay,
was
I'll watch
funny.
it. I totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, check it out.
All right. That's all that's nothing else you got going on? Anything to plug?
Well, I do have something that I'm working on. Very big. I'm super excited about it. I don't want to jinx it, so I don't want to give too much, but in a couple of days, I will be making an announcement. So I'm going to need y'all to tune in. If you ain't follow me, follow me. So then when I make the announcement, then you can get the updates. Okay? Real talk.
Okay. Yeah, I heard it first. Exclusive.
Real talk.
Ish. You didn't get the whole exclusive. You got half the exclusive.
I don't want to jinx it. Have you ever felt like that? Like you don't want to speak too much on something?
No.
Really?
I want to brag.
Have you ever noticed that when you do that, sometimes your best laid plans don't turn out the way you wanted to turn out,
That can
though?
happen when you don't say nothing.
I feel like that happens only if I tell certain people.
If the universe don't want it to happen, it's not gonna happen regardless.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like you jinxing it all by telling somebody something and they give you opinions or they put their little 2 cents in it or whatever? I do. I always do. I feel like that.
If my mindset on it, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna tell it anyway. If I know I did a great thing,
Yeah.
I'm about to let you know.
I've had several situations where I told somebody something and it didn't work out. It never happened. It
Now
didn't pan
that
out.
part I mean, because they may try to sabotage it. They may try to do it first.
but you don't have to let them know where you're doing it at.
Right. You don't got to give them the details
Give 'em enough.
of.
That's enough.
Well, yeah.
All
Is
right.
that all you've been up? You been up to? You make it seem like I ain't been doing shit.
You ain't.
No.
Why?
You ain't been around.
I haven't.
You ain't been on social media.
I
nothing.
haven't been on social media.
You popped up on one of his lives. I said, where she come from?
Right.
Yo, I've been. You never locked in? You never locked in before? You never had locked
I
in?
lock
phase?
in every day.
You never had lock in
every day.
phase?
We don't have on.
I lock in every day, but then the podcast unlocks me. and I
Yeah.
have to do a podcast.
See, cause
I can't.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't have the
See,
privilege.
work unlocks me. When I have to work, I have to go outside and go to school. But when I'm not working, I become like
A hermit.
kind of hermit. And then especially when I got stuff that I need to work on. So
In the summertime where everybody's trying to be outside.
when everybody want to get naked and go outside,
Well,
I'm
you
in the house
You gotta get
with
them
the AC
children
on.
off you. You gotta get them children off you.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I feel like when the school year in, I can't work on my projects like how I want
I wouldn't
to.
have been in no school teacher. I thought about that for about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I need a job. And they was like, you come be a school teacher, you get $50,000 sign bonus or something like that. I said, nah.
I mean, the best
I'm
thing is
slapping
the
shit out
summer
somebody's
off.
kids.
The best thing is the summer off, and once you get an ebb in the flow, you ain't got to worry about it. Ain't nobody kid gonna talk crazy to you because they know better. They know better.
Because they fight back.
Mm-hmm.
Some little kids.
Mm-hmm. You can't be no sucker now.
I'm gonna be a school. I'll be a cool teacher.
You can't be no sucker ass nigga because I know you ain't. I know you will come in there and you'll run shit.
I ain't.
So, and you know I'm not no sucker.
And I'm a mushroom, and I'm saying, what's your daddy number? Let me call him and get this out the way.
Let him get this work too.
Shit, some of them parents don't give a fuck. They're like, what the fuck you calling me for? I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing with that little nigga. Good luck. Like, that's why I sent him to you. They don't give a damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to talk about old boy we talked about with Honey Bun.
Yo, you killed the nigga over a honey bun.
So Michael Crowley, 29, has been charged with malice murder after allegedly shooting and killing his 48-year-old uncle Roger Crowley in DeKalb County, Georgia on Thursday. The incident occurred around 11:20 a.m. on Loveless Drive in Ellenwood, following an argument over a honey bun that Roger got eaten from the refrigerator. Despite a witness urging Michael to calm down and leave, he returned and shot his uncle 4 times in the chest and arms. Michael called 911 to report the shooting. He called the police on himself and later found was hiding in the bushes with the police dog recovering his gun.
Up, nigga, whole line. Nigga, whole
He
line.
thought about that 15 seconds in the microwave, and it got to him.
Right, it was, and see what time it was.
Bruh.
He was like, I'm about to go have his honey bun for breakfast.
11:20, he had his mind. He woke up with that on his mind. He brushed his teeth.
That nigga said, let me go heat up my honey bun real quick.
You did what? The honey bun?
That nigga said, my honey bun? The one I had in there, the one that had my name on it? I had a sticky note with my name on it.
That shit is
You know what I mean? My name was on there.
I ain't never killed nobody, but I just snapped off on some folks about her.
What food you had that you was waiting for, that you had your mind set, you was salivating for? As soon as I get home, I'ma have this, and it was gone. What food was that?
You know, I have 5 uncles and 4 aunts that I grew up with.
Okay.
And I had this thing about Oreos when I was younger. Oreos was my shit. Like,
Okay, all right.
Oreos.
The black and white joints or the gold joint?
They had to go was back then. I'm old.
Okay, you're right.
They only had one flavor.
The original
They had
classic.
the olden.
The original was bigger. So
Yeah,
I had about a pack of. I had work that weekend. I had about a the biggest pack you get back then.
Right.
Big ass pack of Oreos, and I had some chocolate milk. Got up that Saturday morning because I always eat when I watch
How old were
cartoons.
you when this happened?
I was probably about 14,
Okay.
but I still watch cartoons.
Right.
I got up, got ready to eat my motherfucking cookies on the Saturday morning, and my uncle had already ate that motherfucker. And he said, "What you doing, shorty?" Because y'all come show. I said, "I'm looking for my cookie." Oh, them Oreos that was in there. Yeah, I got them. I said, God.
He didn't even try to.
He ain't lying. He's like the pack in the garbage. I was like, but I couldn't fight him. That nigga like 6'4", like.
And you were just mad.
I was pissed off.
You went off.
You know how you walk around the house, man? Just okay, please, motherfucking cookies and shit.
I'm gonna cut this short. You gonna have this last little half an hour by yourself.
Yeah.
Slick say drinks she put in the freezer.
You said what now? What?
Drinks she put in the freezer. That's
Drinks she put in the freezer. What's your thing? What would you fight somebody over that you had your mind set on?
If it's anything I got my name on it, I'm gonna fight you. Cause like you know how you got your styrofoam, but I live by myself now, so I ain't gotta worry about shit like that. I ain't worry about that.
Me, it'd probably be some wings. Lemon pepper
Wings.
Yeah.
If I have my mind set, I'm gonna eat it when I get home. Something seafood like. Yeah, I'm gonna
something seafood like. Yeah, cause you spent your money on that.
Some shrimp.
Some crab legs, something left from a boiled
You know
bag.
what I'm
Nigga, who ate the rest of my boiled bag?
If you got other have a crab boil, you decide to eat it because you already know how it is to heat up a damn crab boil a second time around. You gonna eat it? Oh no, you gotta get your ass whooped.
You see, Red Lobster got the crab boils now. They got the bags, but they didn't put no egg in it. I wonder why that is.
Because it's low scale.
Huh?
It's a low end version of it. You know.
What?
I seen a
What's
video
the
of
egg
it.
for?
The eggs is
like,
they just always
I
been
don't
there.
eat crab legs and stuff, so I just.
Oh, you don't eat no
egg
seafood
is
boiled
supposed to,
bag? You don't
like,
eat the boiled
hold
I
bag?
don't eat no
season
crab
like
legs. I eat shrimp.
Okay, sometimes
That's
they put
about-
all
you can
shrimp
put
in
that in
there.
crab boil.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all
up
I-
to you.
that's
You
all
can
I
say no
do.
crabs
You
and
can
just
put
put all
mussels,
shrimp.
you
Oh,
can
my
put
bad.
shrimp,
Mhm.
scallops.
I don't know if I want.
I never had it with no
boiled
scallops in it
Yeah,
ever.
juicy
Never.
crab do all that. too. They had a little extra razzle
I
dazzle.
don't like Juicy Crab. Remember we went there that one time. I'll never go. I've never been there back there
They don't
again
exist no more,
since.
do they?
Huh?
They don't exist anymore, right?
Juicy
Juicy
Crab?
Crab?
No, they still
Yeah, they
around.
do.
Asians ain't letting that thing go.
And
That's their
niggas
thing.
down here love Juicy Crab
Yeah.
for some reason.
So that's what old boys doing, competing with Juicy Crab, really. But they said it wasn't. The review that old Shorty put on her video said it wasn't seasoned as well.
Yeah, it's like a
On
diabetic
Red Lobster.
version.
Don't
Of
the
course.
black guy on Red Lobster?
That's what I'm
now?
saying.
Yeah, he's a CEO, the black guy. It's a young guy too.
He got a $5 drink,
Mhm.
crab boil.
Some kind of flight margarita.
Did they
flight.
make the restaurant smell better? Because they stink when you go in.
You said that shit
That's,
stink.
that's old. That's the old.
That's because it's old.
That's the
yeah,
old carpet.
It
Old
smell like
carpet, old
chowder in
seats.
that motherfucker.
Yeah, you
Stink
right.
in there.
Clam chowder
They
on
do.
the carpet.
It sure do.
Yeah.
And they mop the floor with that dirty mop that they didn't have for 5 years in
Yeah.
the same water.
It's just mildewy in that bitch.
They got that little foolish vacuum that should be like flat. It's weird. It's like an old school vacuum. You ever seen it? Because
Like
the
a
carpet.
push thing.
Yeah, because the carpet is goddamn this thin.
It's
It
stuck
ain't
to the
nothing.
concrete.
Yeah, it's stuck to the carpet. Ain't nothing underneath it.
Damn, talk about flaming up Red Lobster. Y'all niggas flaming them up real bad.
I mean, it's true.
we do not.
Back in the day, Red Lobster used to be a treat.
This is our opinion.
Right.
Right,
Y'all
Red
can go.
Lobster.
Y'all can try to crab boil if
We
y'all
okay
want
with
to.
you with your sponsorship? We fuck with you, okay, Red
Oh,
Lobster?
facts. If y'all want to do sponsor,
Right.
scratch all that off the record.
I'm telling you.
Red Lobster used to be a
Used
upscale
to be the
restaurant. Remember
spot.
back in the day, you'd be like, man, we going to Red Lobster.
Yeah,
You
it's
take a girl
big
to Red
deal.
Lobster, that's a big deal.
Now
Yeah.
these bitches will make a video. Look at this nigga taking me to Red Lobster and shit.
I ain't never took
Do I look a cheddar biscuit type of girl?
I ain't never took a motherfucker past Sizzler.
Not Sizzler.
Sizzler.
Oh, yo.
Now that's
They
a
don't-
throwback.
Yeah, they don't have
That's a
Sizzler out here.
throwback.
Yeah,
That is a
Sizzler.
serious throwback. I don't even think I've been a Sizzler.
Man.
Shit,
Since New York.
maybe a kid.
Y'all younger than me. I used to wear out
Sizzler's
Sizzler.
a
Yeah,
joint. You
and
right.
there's some niggas that never heard of Sizzler, right now
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah.
Never heard of that shit.
And this is a Shoney's. That's their version, the closest thing to it.
Yeah,
I ain't know nothing about Shoney, so I moved down here.
That's what I'm saying.
that's
the
some
closest-
down south shit.
Yeah, that's the closest thing to it. I was like, yeah, Sizzler, like, yeah, but Shoney's. I'm like,
They had the Sizzlers down here when I came down here.
Oh yeah.
One.
yeah, I saw one.
When did you
I
come
don't
here?
remember what it was there, but I do remember seeing one. And I was like, damn, I never saw it again. The Shoney's?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shoney's all over. But yeah, killing your uncle over honey bun, nasty work, sir.
Listen, if you
You
love
are-
honey buns, and it's a disrespect, okay? It's not the honey bun. It's the principle behind the honey bun.
You shot him in the chest and the arm.
Yeah. Yeah, because the arm is what took it. The arm reached around and grabbed the so you got to shoot that motherfucker. He said,
They say allegedly.
He said, yo,
Allegedly.
Yo,
he turned himself in. Ain't no allegedly. We know he got caught. We know what he looked like and everything.
Yeah. We know what he looks like.
But now you're gonna be honey buns in jail.
Hello.
So-
They're going to be like, honey buns.
Yes, sir. You're gonna be glazed in jail. He used to be.
Sizzler used to be on Car Park.
Not
I
glazed.
knew. Yeah, I knew
He
that
gonna
was
be
one spot.
glazed?
He gonna be glazed in jail. He gonna
Yeah.
be. He gonna be honey buns.
Honey buns. Hey, yo, honey buns. Get
Yeah.
over here.
You the dude killing people over honey buns, right? Come here. All right. So there's a woman that shares her experience of losing a decade-long friendship after her best friend, who's a man, chose to end their platonic friendship due to pressure that he got from his new girlfriend. The woman expressed frustration, highlighting the inconsistency of how their friendship was handled. Similar situations when she had a girlfriend, she never did the same to him. So, have you ever been with somebody who like, yo, I got a girl now, and she kind of jealous of you. She don't really want, she really think I should rock with you like that. I gotta cut you off.
Nah. I never had none of my friends do that to me. But I could understand that they would.
You
I
be
can
okay
understand
with
that.
it?
I mean, it is what it is. Like, if I'm friends with somebody and the girl is jealous about it, then you gotta do what you gotta do. Come around when y'all break up. Come back around when the bitch leave you. It is what it is.
Neutral.
I'm just, friendships don't have to last forever, right?
They're not supposed to.
It could be a reason in the season. That's what they say, ain't it? So it is what it is.
Sometimes you just get tired of motherfuckers.
Yeah, and I ain't sweating nobody. Like, nigga, if you want to go, go.
Okay.
Walk out the door, nigga.
You ever had somebody do it to you? You ever did something funny?
Yeah, when I got married.
Oh,
I
for
got
real?
married.
You
When I
had some
first
female
got married,
friends?
You know, that's why when I went to college, I didn't go through college right. But when I first, my ex-wife didn't really like females around.
So you got rid of all your female
Oh,
friends?
okay.
I didn't really have that many. Cause you got to remember, I got married young. I was
Right.
18 when I got married.
Oh, shit.
So
18.
I really didn't have that many, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But when you know how when you go to work, you know, when I was young, I was fly ass nigga. You know, I had to beat the hoes off me with a stick. Look, I had to beat them off me with a stick back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I go to work and she said, "Who is that guy? Why she walking out talking? You know how it is? Like that's just
Right.
somebody at work." So it's just one of those deals, you know.
Slick said her jealousy isn't her problem. That's facts.
Slick one of them.
It's not.
Slick one of them motherfuckers. You gotta say, do you even care?
Right. She probably like, nigga, I was waiting for you to break up with me. All right, cool.
What's her sign?
Yeah, she is Pisces.
Oh yeah, my son and my dad is
she
Pisces.
one of them types like. You have to ask her, does she even care? Like
they don't care.
They don't.
My
care.
son, he really
like,
don't. He don't care about shit.
Pisces, we emotional disconnect really fast.
She don't care at all. She be trying to act like she care, but she does not
at all. What's her birthday?
March 16th.
March Pisces.
Okay, yeah, she almost at Aries, but not.
Yeah, she don't care.
Yeah,
and like if you're in a relationship with her friends come before you most of the time. Like you can't say like she got male friends. Like you can't really be like you can't be
right.
Yeah, she like, I'll choose my friend.
Yeah, if that was me, if it was my friend, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't believe
but
that.
I understand the person saying, "Hey, my significant other jealous about our friendship. They don't want me hanging with you no more." Okay,
just bring them around. Like, oh, this is
Only friends I have problems with if you still friends with people you fucked. That's an issue for me.
But see, the issue with that is you don't really always know that, right? So a person could say, "Well, we friends, we've been, cool for
but you
forever."
Get a vibe though.
That's true
you
too.
Get I see people don't realize that you can get a vibe. You can get a. See, they think. Well, I don't know about women. I don't know how women. Men think about women, but I know women think men are slow, so they don't think we're gonna get a vibe and be like.
But we will, for sure.
Yeah.
Why you look at her like that?
See?
Like I seen you look at her kind of.
Why she look at you like that? All that kind of
yeah.
We noticed the non-verbal communication real good.
Yeah.
Real good. We be like,
that's your friend?
Right. But see, in this day and age, everybody's everybody's friend. So you calling somebody that you fucked several times a friend.
Right. He like a brother to me. I always say that joke. He like, oh, he like a brother to me. Or they slept together.
Right, incestuous siblings. Like what kind of brothers? What kind of brothers is this?
And she go, I would do what with him? Ew. She sucked him off. They did more than just what you think they did. The more she's disgusted, the more they did something.
The more she said, I would never.
I would never.
Yeah, I would never.
Ugh. Like, yeah, you did. Even more. I doubled down on my jealousy now.
You double down.
Yeah, you too eager to try to distance yourself from. Hold on.
To sway me that you didn't
do it. You just your brother. Y'all go way back. Now you're like disgusted by the sight of him. Stop it. Stop playing with me. Ugh, him. Ugh. Tell him to go home now.
What? Y'all killing me in this bitch.
What happened?
It's hot and my motherfucking eyes burning.
Your eyes burning.
Mm-hmm.
I got the fans close to you. I can put the fan right on you.
I don't know if it's the instant. I love instant, but I don't know if that's what's making my eyes burn.
No, it's probably instant. It ain't down here.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Jesus.
That's better.
It says men who feel emotionally.
It might be your.
No. No.
It might be flashing.
I already run hot. Okay. If your car run hot, you putting the fucking heat on. Okay. All right. Then. Go ahead.
Okay.
It is a little warm down here. I'm not gonna lie.
Nigga, we sweating. I don't know if y'all can see this shit.
Why did it get so hot?
Niggas is glistening. You would think we had the glass skin facials and shit on this bitch.
Cool Monday. We were good Monday, but today it's hot down here.
It was 105 when I got in my car. So I got a car said.
So you know not to ask me unless it's wintertime, fall.
When this complaining.
Of course, when this bitch here, this motherfucker here. Okay.
All right. It says men who feel emotionally supported by their women are 3 times more likely to succeed in business. A study shows. It says experts say it isn't just about feeling good; it's backed by science. Emotional security actually lowers stress hormones and sharpens decision making, which is critical for anyone who leads a business or is a high level making moves.
Nigga, put it in a summary, because I got ADD.
You a teacher, you got ADD?
You think teachers are not human beings? Like, what the fuck?
You're not supposed to have
not human?
It's saying that a man who has support by a woman is 3 times more likely to be successful, especially if he's an entrepreneur.
I believe that. I believe that.
All right. Well, I can see some strength to that. Most entrepreneurs are married. Billionaires and millionaires until they become a billionaire. And then they got to cut you loose.
Right. Ain't that something? Like, I'm the one who helped you get there. Now you're going to leave me? But yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
They be leaving too.
True.
Up front.
True. I heard about some girl, a young girl too. She stole like $750K from a nigga in Bitcoin. She married him, right? 22 years old. And he was a little older, so he was already taking care of her financially. But then after a year, that bitch left out. She stole, and then 7 minutes later, on the road. She was in a Lyft going wherever the hell she was going.
She did in Bitcoin.
Yeah, she stole $750K in Bitcoin.
Can't get it back.
They called her ass though.
Huh?
They called
Can
her.
you feel that fan?
Yeah, I feel it.
You alright?
It's good with you.
I'm good.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know. I just tried to test it.
But yeah, I mean,
Slick say happy people move better.
some
So
degree.
what?
Slick says happy people move better.
Period.
Yeah,
Period.
I can see that.
And you gotta be able to get your own happiness, not depend on other people for your happiness. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be happy within yourself, and then another person just add to it.
Okay, so what about successful women? Can a guy be just a regular schmegular? I know the answer to that, right? I just want to hear the guy be a regular schmegular dude, and he'd help her be more happy.
Yeah, I would think so
Can he be a
because
Stedman and she be the Oprah?
yeah, because it's not about money; it's about the person's character and are they supporting you? You know what I'm saying? Are they there for you? Are they supporting you? Hell yeah, definitely.
A rich woman is leaving a dude in a heartbeat. You okay?
Put it out. Just dump it in the sand.
Which instance? What's
Right
mine?
there. Just dump them in the sand.
What you mean, dump them in the sand?
Turn them over and put them in the sand. Turn the tops over and put them in the sand.
That incense all the way from over there is bothering your eye?
Yeah,
Really?
something is irritating my eyes.
It might be this. Because they're blood, love, or something like that.
Blood love?
And I love me some good incense. Don't get it wrong.
Do the Erica Badu one with the smell like gooch. Oh, you dirty.
That's last favorite.
That's last
That's
favorite.
the nigga's favorite. Are you
Oh
kidding me?
my gosh.
He's talking about, oh, they gone. They gone.
This dude. Ain't no more of them. All right. Let's see. By the time they reach the mid-30s, a lot of women begin to shift their focus away from intense, drama-filled, passionate relationships and instead look for something more grounded in peace, stability, and real partnership. After years of dating and going through different phases of their life, their outlook are naturally matured. Do you believe in it? Do you feel like after 35, women stop feeling they even chase relationships or even consider relationships anymore?
Well, I did, and I'm gonna say that I am one of them people like where I really, really, really felt like, okay, I'm looking for the one. I'm gonna find the one.
Person?
And that's how women have been raised. Women have been raised for the one. Niggas have been raised for the many. So that already don't match up. So I had hit an epiphany when I turned like 40, and I was like, I don't even give a fuck. I'm just going to work on me. The law of attraction attracts the magnet of whatever is supposed to come to me. I'm not sweating no nigga. I'm not sweating a relationship. It is what it is. But we are right now in a mandemic. We talked about this shit before. It is a shortage of niggas who, not a shortage of good men, but a shortage of men who want to be in relationships. And then these women have this skewed view of dating and relationships about, well, you gonna pay this and you gonna pay that and this provider this. Oh, nigga, you ain't making no money. Well, you ain't. But y'all forgot about black love. Y'all forgot about the reciprocation. So for me, it's like a nigga could be
I don't live here anymore.
he could be a junk hauler. He could be a sanitation worker. When he come home, he stay home. He kick his feet up. He baby, can you make me a pot pie type shit? You know what I'm saying? He comfortable. That's the type of shit out. You know what I mean? But yeah, cause where we are right now is really sad. We going away from love, and we coming into all this material shit. It's all about the material thing. It's transactional as fuck.
Make love great again.
Make love and relationships great again.
It's very transactional.
It's
but
very.
I blame social media, like you said.
Very.
God,
That's
God,
only part of the. That's
all
only
these
part of the
goddamn
problem, but that's part of
gurus
it.
Y'all asses listen to.
Yeah.
That be in relationships, fucking around behind their people's back.
Like the sprinkle lady.
Everybody.
Sprinkle. She's like, well, if he stopped talking to you, and then all of a sudden he shows back up again, he need to pay a fee to start back talking to you again. So you need to go ahead and charge him and send him your cash app, sprinkle. Yeah. I'm like, and these young girls is listening to that shit.
A couple females talk that. I want a deposit on my time up front before you take me on a date.
You want my number? Okay, I'm gonna need $50. Like, huh?
That's crazy.
It's giving prostitute. It's giving desperation.
Right.
That's what it's giving. Because when you're a woman that's making your own money, that's not even what you concerned with. You concerned with somebody treating you right. Giving you more, like supporting you and your children, and just being that type of man.
If you got children, the price of the pussy goes down a little bit.
Oh shit! I don't believe that. It's the one that said
it does go
the
down.
one that got the most kids is the one with the best
Best Gucci.
Right.
You think
So
so?
Yeah.
that's what he
I would
always
say-
thought.
Bitches
Yeah,
who
if,
got
the,
no
if the
kids.
the kids are still in them.
Wow.
Bitches
Wow.
got no kids, not even no pregnancy scare, coochie whack. No nigga ain't want to bust off in you.
I think that's a misconception.
You think so?
I think it's a misconception.
No, I
However
think so,
many
too.
kids, don't get me wrong,
Everybody want to pull
sometimes-
out. He wants to pull out. Nah,
Right.
it's just
It could chip away at your
I think
stock,
sometimes-
or it could raise. It's about you. It ain't about the kids.
I think sometimes men are a little bit smarter. They will pull out if necessary. Now, it could be some coochie. Now, me personally,
We all have had some. You're like, I want to.
you'd be like,
Ugh.
she gonna make a good stick
Right,
bone.
right.
But then,
You may think ahead of time you're gonna pull out, then you get in, you're like, you know what? Abort mission. I'm not even pulling out. I'm in here. We in here.
Rebase says, B says,
Oh, my
ACJJJ.
What up?
You know what that is?
Yep.
What they
One of my
say?
old co-workers.
Hey y'all, we need to talk to the peoples. What's really
What up?
good? Are they call?
Slick
Tell them
says
what the number is.
The good ones take it, then they cheat.
And that's what this guy was saying. He was like,
The
for
numbers in our
us,
favor. We're talking
the guys who are still on the market are kind of like the leftover niggas. I don't know. That's what he was saying. I'm not saying it's true,
Mhm.
but that's not true because it just depends, right? It just depends.
I don't think men know what a good woman is. I don't think women know really what
That
a good
part.
man is.
That part.
I agree
think
with
we're
that.
all skewed as to our
all
vision
trauma.
of what a good woman,
Yeah.
a good man adds up to be, and what their qualities are.
I agree.
We all go with what we like. You know what I'm saying? We all have our type, but sometimes our type is not the ones that
We should
equals
have.
good. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
The ones that we've been attracted to, it
Yeah.
may not be the person you should
Right.
be with.
And that's why you have such a all men ain't good and all women ain't about shit. You know,
Yeah.
because you
We
keep
got
going
too
to
much
the
of that
same
going
thing.
on.
You
We
gotta
got
go
too much
outside
of that
your
shit
box.
going on right
Trauma
now,
about
yo.
it.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta go
too
outside
much.
your box.
And that's just some the messages from other communities. They want black people to not be together. They
Of
want
course.
that. So, and we feed into that shit. You know?
A strong
Clearly.
black family is a deadly thing.
I'm telling you.
Facts.
I'm telling you. We need to go back to the black family. Does y'all got ideas about how can we get back to the black family? Because that's really where we need to be at. You know, fuck all this, pay to play. If you ain't paying, we ain't
I mean,
playing.
I can respect somebody if they say it's gonna cost you this much to hit this. Then I can decide.
But to me, that's a prostitute.
It is.
Okay, what's the difference?
That's what I'm saying.
What's the
So,
difference now?
so now that we done erased the line between
Right,
prostitution and
we've erased it.
Right.
celibate.
Don't try to get a free meal out of it. Just let me know what the
Yeah,
price
right,
is.
Oh, and I hate them
didn't wanna go eat
videos.
anyway. I went to
Y'all
Crab
see them
World.
videos where the girl comes to the table with her kids, talking about, oh, you ain't gonna feed my 6 kids.
On a date?
Nigga, yes.
What?
You ain't
I
gonna
think
feed.
some of them
You ain't gonna
videos-
order my. Some of them are skits,
Yeah,
right?
they're just
But
I've seen ones where chicks try to take to-go plates back to the crib for the kids.
or could you
I
order
think
me
that's
some lemon
egregious.
pepper,
Yeah, that's
wings to go?
egregious. You're not doing that.
What?
You're not taking to-go plates back.
I won't even think it's for their kids. I think you're not taking your nigga not
Yep.
my dime.
Yeah.
Your kid don't eat a medium rare steak.
Shit.
There's no way your one child
Kansas
is
City
eating 25 lemon pepper wings and extra fries. No
You
way.
be surprised these little kids eating all kind of
It
shit.
don't matter. They ain't
Sushi.
getting it. They gonna be hungry.
You ain't getting it from me.
They gonna smell the chicken on your breath.
You better do like Mother Birds do and regurgitate that shit.
Huh? There you go,
want-
baby.
Who want lobster tail?
Right.
Yo, that remind me of remember that shit? It was called The Animal with Rob Schneider.
Oh yes.
And he did that. He was like, oh, she doesn't eat whole worms. And he sat up there, ate a worm, chewed it up, and gave it to the baby bird.
Yeah, he a retard.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say those words.
Right.
Sorry, my bad. All right.
Right.
There's a new app called Maria. I hope I'm saying it right.
You probably ain't.
I'm probably butchering it up, but it's meaning to set up bartering, the ability to trade services on the app,
Nigga.
items as well. Myra is the app where you can shop black-owned businesses and conveniently barter your services or another product or whatever it
These
is. So
girls
people
gonna
be
put
like,
the dates on there.
I think that's a
they
great
gonna-
idea.
so coochie for fix my car.
Ridiculous.
Why not?
I mean, might as well go on Maria.
Really?
Why not?
Mariah,
Hey,
whatever it's called.
it's what's if you
Fair
come out
game.
front with that, it gives the man a chance to decide who
Right.
you want to deal with.
I'm good with my
Wow.
hands, baby.
Yeah.
I fix your
And
car and then I
she
fix
said,
you right after.
you know, I trade you coochie for some new brakes, and you be like, okay, well, send me 5 pictures.
That's
Front,
more than
side,
$40.
back.
That's more than the $40 value. You know what brakes
Right.
are right now? Brakes is at least $250.
Can we just love each
Send
other
me a
again?
picture of your front.
I would love
the side,
to do this with you.
right? And then see how she
Oh
looks.
man,
Right.
Tell her to open her mouth wide.
it's like a dying breed if you don't believe in that. I don't believe in that shit.
Then what?
I don't
Barter.
believe in that. Yeah. Like, if it ain't about love, if I don't actually want to be around you, then it ain't about nothing.
Women don't really care about that much.
See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like a fossil. I feel like a relic.
A
relic in this day and age.
Women don't care about
like it's terrible. They don't have it's no more connection. That's it.
And pretty much that's
like
it.
The whole message is, well, he gonna cheat anyway. Would you rather cry in a Lamborghini or would you rather cry in the Honda Accord? That's the type of shit that they asking bitches. And that's the kind of messaging that's out there.
I want to get cheated on in Dubai or get cheated on Bankhead.
Right. I don't want to get cheated. So am I wrong to say I don't want to get cheated on at all? You can't pay me off. You can't pay me to be quiet. Right. You can't pay me to be complicit in whatever the fuck you can't do that. Yeah. I'm not that kind of person. Like, I'm not about that. So I don't know. It's crazy out here in the street, believe me. So I've been reached my epiphany, and that's why I'm in the house just chilling. You know what I mean?
Sometimes that's the best place to be.
Telling you.
Peace of mind is.
Peace of mind.
Slake says you think
peace of mind.
Cheap.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, because every time I talk to a guy, they start with that. They lead with that.
What?
Like they lead. It's like, hey, how's your day? It was great. Here's a dick pic. Like it's no. What we used to talk to each other. Used to get on the phone and talk to the nigga and say, well, what's your family life like? And you got any siblings? And
we ain't got time for all that.
No, it's no more of that.
It's an instantaneous world now.
It's no more of that. I hate that.
He's making his rounds. He's making his hey big head, hey beautiful, and he's gonna put a dick pic with next to a remote.
But you see, they got relationships with AI now, so maybe they get in a relationship with AI. You saw that a nigga actually proposed to AI.
You literally can see a porn star go on her OnlyFans from what I heard. I ain't never.
That's what you heard.
And literally go on her OnlyFans and send her a message and go out on a date with her, and then she'll charge you a price to fuck.
Wow.
Literally.
Now, that's prostitution.
Exactly.
And so the problem came in when that became so widespread and available.
It became necessary though. You know what happens when you have to battle with a woman to you taking her out, you doing all these things, you doing all this extra stuff to make sure you get her attention. Not only are you trying to get her attention, but you're trying to keep her attention off the niggas, her types.
Right.
So then you got to fight with that and all that. It becomes a strenuous, draining, stressful process.
So wait, it's because I asked this question on my notes the other day. So do men enjoy dates or is it a chore?
It's a chore sometimes.
I mean, are you not enjoying going out with a woman that you're actually attracted to?
I think if you're in love with somebody, yes.
If you already have established a relationship, it's fun. But if you're trying to establish a relationship, it can be stressful because you think you're taking someone somewhere that's going to be great and nice, and then 30 minutes later they on Instagram saying that nigga took me to the
trying to get a free meal.
And that's the big problem. It's like even when there's nice guys out here with the best of intentions, you got these women who this is what the attitude is. And so now the men's attitude is like that. It's like, well, fuck all these women. So it's everybody against each other.
Right. Yep.
So how can we fix it?
And then if a guy has a regular job, he thinks most women don't want him anyway.
Exactly. He thinks he already out the game.
That's right.
Because the truth is, the young girls is pricing themselves out the game. Okay, now that's true. Because when I was kicking it with this little young boy, that's what he ended up telling me. He was like he don't want to pay for it. I'm like, okay, well, do I feel like I'm on some cheap shit? Because you over here,
you want a clearance rack?
You over here with me? I'm on sale and shit, But I'm just looking for love. I'm not even, so.
Do you think, since you dated the young guy, do you think young folks know the definition of that?
Nope.
And your experience.
Well, you know what? Can't make a generalization. Everyone's different, right? Everyone's different. But young guys, they be on too much adventurous shit. Like, meet me at the MARTA station. I'm gonna park my car. I ain't got no insurance on my car, but meet me at the MARTA station. Then we gonna ride to here. We ride. No, nigga, that's too much. If you can't come here to me, then no thanks. No thanks.
There's a lot of women who like dating younger men, though.
True, but I'm not one of them.
They like dating younger men because they think it's fun. They think it's adventurous.
I want older.
Dangerous.
Right. They want a little
spike. Like in their 50s, they like that nigga gonna be tired, and then
he don't be tired.
I mean, if you only looking for the physical, then yes.
Yeah, then he gonna be with the young hoe breaking her back. Because he ain't like she think he is. 50 ain't the same 50 as when we were young.
Nah, because the pills came out. Once the pills came out, it was a wrap.
We take better care of ourselves now.
That too.
We don't eat the chitlins and that hog.
All of us, because we know better, right?
You know what I'm saying? Our minds are better. We do things a little bit different than
He's allergic to everything. You can eat those shit. You got all type of allergies, so you ain't have none in your diet. Allergic to gluten, pig feet, everything. So what What you used
It's
to
gluten
eat,
and
you
pig
know,
feet.
It don't matter.
It is.
You allergic to everything now, so you.
I have
you
never
healthy by
tasted a pig foot in my life.
I have never either, but I'm sure gluten's there.
default.
We should play Never Have I Ever.
Yeah.
Let's play Never Have I Ever.
Okay.
Put the fingers up,
All
and
right.
then
Who
when
gonna say
when
something?
you have done the shit, you put the finger down.
All right.
Put the finger down.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Never have I ever ate some hog maws.
We have done it.
I don't even.
Oh, okay.
I don't even-
And then we go in the circle. Go ahead.
Never have I ever eat chitlins.
I'm gonna say your fingers ain't down yet.
No.
Never have I ever bought some penis. Bought some sex. Paid for sex. Okay,
We
next.
pay for it anyway.
I'm about to say, we think about fucking dinner.
If we
When we
in
get
a
to dinner, that's what
relationship,
we're
we
paying
pay
for
for
it.
it.
That's why I'm on the
That's
fence.
how you're thinking of it.
No, that's
Yeah.
how it is.
That's how it is.
That's a problem.
That's a chore in that area.
Let me tell
That's
you.
a problem.
If a man is in a relationship and he loses his job for a certain amount of time,
He not getting no
that
coochie?
nigga gotta get
No.
replaced. He's gonna get replaced.
He-
Oh,
And
well,
it may not be a physical replacement, but there's another
It's
nigga
emotional
on the
replacement.
side
Yep.
that is taking care of
Yep.
them things that she needs.
He got a
mm.
We
6-minute
gotta
window.
realize.
6
So as soon as you lose your job, you
That's
feeling
it. He's nervous.
yeah,
his grace
we're
period got a
nervous 'cause
6-month window.
Because it's always a friend
Right. It's always a work husband
Mm.
waiting for.
in the wing.
the work husband.
Yeah, it's always a friends in the wings that's waiting to pay that bill.
Sure
that's waiting
is.
to do that. And you may not even lost your job for any fault of your own. The company may
Yeah,
have shut
and
down.
that don't even matter, does it?
It
doesn't even
it
matter
does
why.
not matter.
He
Doesn't
waiting to hear
matter.
the bad news. So what's
Right.
up with you, old boy? Oh, he lost his job.
Oh, he lost his job,
Oh,
man.
word. So
Yeah.
we're gonna lunch.
You
He
wanna-
can't buy
you wanna
a
talk
listen.
about
And she,
it?
and
You
she,
all right?
she want to talk
You need
about it.
anything?
And all of a sudden she like, he lost his job. He ain't got no job. It's been 6
Yeah.
months.
Damn.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay the light bill. Don't worry.
No,
Right.
I got you.
Gotta make a way.
Well,
And he
Yeah.
sent me.
I mean,
Yeah.
is that understandable?
Come
No.
cry-
That
come
part?
cry on my
No,
lap.
because when you let another nigga pay a bill and you got a guy at home, that other nigga think he could tell you and do what he wants to do, and then have you do things that not necessarily that your other guy. It becomes a switcheroo part
okay, so
thing.
let's say you in a couple and the person lost their job and you saying 6 months, which is a good
I
while.
say 6 months.
You feel like the woman should stay and she shouldn't have nothing going on the sides.
Is this
What's
the same
up?
person?
What happened to love? What happened to love?
and
The love.
understanding?
There's love, but
What? You want
But-
something on the side?
I still love you, but let's get it together. We have rent to pay, right? So not saying you automatically gonna leave them. You're gonna give them. You
But-
gave them 6 months though, Lab. You saying you give them 6 months? That's a long.
But we
ass
give
time.
you guys
That's
longer
What we
half
give
of
you
the year.
forever? What?
We
we
will
never-
give you. We will give you a year or two.
You will?
We give you longer than that. No dudes ever say, "Yo, she ain't got no job. I'm leaving her."
Really?
Dudes don't say shit like
So
that.
you won't leave when a bitch don't got nothing to
we don't say
contribute?
nothing like that. And,
Well,
You having a job is a bonus in our minds.
and
we-
see, and
we
that's
not tripping.
and you just said some shit right there that just fucked up. You ain't about love.
Yeah.
I know about
Your
love.
love is your
He said-
love.
he said
Your
he got
love, your
bills to
love
pay.
goes away at 6 months.
Right.
Well,
It fades to black.
foundation
and you know,
of
and
love-
You know, job market is hard.
what they
for
say, you
sometimes.
can't
Hard
have no
as fuck.
romance without finance, right? So a little bit, Let's
But you
be
know
able
the
to have
job
the
market
foundation.
is difficult, right?
Yes,
shit.
but do you know that? So it's a difference between somebody losing their job and just
Okay.
sitting around, or somebody being ambitious and putting some hustle, because you ain't got to work for somebody, but you got to bring an income in this
But
bitch.
hold on now.
So
You
sad.
feel
You gotta
me?
have income to make income. You can't just.
So as a
lose
woman,
job
I could say some shit like, "I'm gonna give you $500. Now go ahead and flip that. Do something." Because if you end up not
and
bringing
then
nothing
when you
in
come
here,
home and here in the kitchen with a pirate.
Yeah, he did. He got a brick. Like, hey, babe, get that spoon past that
that ain't what I meant.
Look,
Don't
look.
ignore the women in here with their titties out. We got an empire.
Alex D say,
Right.
they gonna knock on the door.
Right.
Right.
This through the
Right.
hole.
Right. That is not what I meant.
Hey,
The foundation
you said I gotta
is
get it how we live.
Yeah, gotta hear how we live.
you can have a regular job. It don't even have to be nothing exquisite, but it gotta be a job, nigga. And if you get 6 months, that's a long enough
He get a
time.
job
Let me tell you something.
for making $7.
I look for a job longer than 6
sounds-
months.
Nah.
I look
It's
for
a
a job longer than
job.
6 months. I have 2 degrees. My problem was when I applied for some jobs, like, okay, I'm just gonna take anything to get some income coming in here. They wouldn't accept.
Too
Mm.
Too overqualified.
Okay.
Then you go to other jobs where they paying a little bit more and want a little bit more qualification. You go there and
Now you don't have enough experience in that, right?
Right.
I don't understand
always
the
the catch-22.
overqualified shit. I've never understood
It
that.
means you'll take my job, nigga. And I ain't gonna have you bring you up in this
right,
building.
right.
Oh, okay.
That's what it
Okay.
means.
You got
people
too
tell
much
me-
potential is
Right.
what overqualified
Yeah,
means.
exactly
More
right.
more
Right.
potential than me.
And
Okay.
somebody go, come on, let's move this away. Be honest.
Do
Why
you,
you
you
here?
know how many interviews
Because I
I
got
went
bills
on?
to pay.
I probably did hundreds of resumes a week,
Mm.
and interviews, and you could tell when the person. Then when you walk in an interview, if you wrong shade, you got a problem.
Automatic, especially now, because they ain't got no shame in their game discriminating against you now.
Right. So I'm just saying, like, sometimes you got to give a brother a little bit of leeway and let him.
How much leeway you feel is reasonable?
If you see that he's making the effort,
that's what I'm saying. So the effort means all the difference to me.
If
you are really going hard,
if he got 1 year of just going on 2 to 3 interviews a week, 1 year,
a whole year, you supposed to have something.
No, you can't say 2 or 3 interviews a week because he may be sending out hundreds of resumes.
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to paint a picture. So he's sending a bunch of resumes. He may get 2 to 3 callbacks when he's doing it. But you see the effort. I wanted to paint the effort.
Is he doing anything on the side where it's just a hustle where he's making like maybe
Uber
he's driving Lyft or some shit? Because if you're bringing $0 in this bitch, nigga, you can leave. Like I'm dead. Like it's not about. I'm not saying I'm not about love because I am. But let's be real. I can't love a lazy nigga.
Where's the love?
Lazy is something
Where is the love?
It's not sexy. That shit is unattractive as fuck.
So if he drive Uber or do DoorDash,
at least he doing something because he ain't comfortable with having no money in his pocket. That's the type of nigga that I can't. I'm from New Jersey. We out here. It's anybody from up top, nigga. Yeah, we hustling. You about that bread. You got to figure out how to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Doing all the other stuff, but he is still trying to find another job.
As long as he doing something. As long as he doing something. Imagine you coming home, he over there playing the PS5.
Yeah, you gotta find something to do, nigga. You hear a car pull up, you better put all that shit away.
You better be washing dishes.
You better be building some shit.
Hello. Right.
You better be building.
Let me go on and do.
You better be building an island. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, look at your room.
Right.
I built the whole kitchen.
Oh, man, you home.
Straight out paper all over the table and shit. Straight out paper all over the table.
You gotta pass out the paper.
You better have your nanny cam on, watching that nigga all day. Like at work, looking at that nigga like, nigga, what is you doing?
What's Slick said?
I'll help you run the dope house and bag the dope.
That's a ride or die right there.
But guess what? Guess what? Right, that's because he took some initiative. At least he doing something, right?
Okay. All right. Well, man. So y'all heard it first. She want the love until 6 months.
6 months. Love is gone.
Bring back love, but make sure you got a job.
Don't be unemployed. Your love is as good as the shit you can do, nigga. If you don't got no job, love's out the window.
I ain't say you had to have a job as long as you got some income.
See?
Right?
So it's based off of security, right?
Security.
To some degree, because if you come to a situation where someone already has a certain level of standard of living, what are you bringing?
But you had that level on your own without him, right?
Right.
Okay, so why you worry about what I got coming in?
Because
I'm just giving a little extra razzle dazzle.
Because you
I'm razzle dazzling you.
That's it.
So you give me everything
I'm
else.
That thing
you give me everything else.
You know
sucking toes and massaging feet and all that good stuff.
I'm curling. I'm arching backs and curling toes.
Maybe.
What else you need? I'm fixing.
I guess it all depends.
When you walk out the door, I'm at the door with the.
But am I struggling or I'm still good? I'm good, but you unemployed.
You good? You was already good.
I'm making you lunch.
But you can't do nothing to help in case something happens.
I just did something. You went out when you got out the shower that morning. I made sure you went to work happy.
Right.
Because why? I'm gonna make sure that work club ain't got no opportunities.
Right.
That's interesting question.
I got bag lunch.
I got your lunch on the table.
You got my lunch ready for me?
Right.
You made me a bento box.
Right.
Right. Bento box, baby.
I'm making all the calls.
I'm you treating me good and you.
Right.
I'm running your. When you get home, food on the table, bag water ring.
I'm running errands for you, babe. Can you get to pick up the you know what I'm saying, dry clean?
Might be something to think about. You know,
because not even regular.
You put the bath bomb in that bitch. Put the beautiful
milk and honey.
Dr. Teal's in there.
Oh, I love that. I love me some Dr. Teal's now.
All up in there.
It's thoughtful. It's thoughtful. Okay. But I also feel like when a guy doesn't have whatever he need to have, that starts affecting his psyche and his emotional state too.
It does.
So now you got a depressed nigga on your couch.
I can't be a nigga that sit at home and let my lady take care.
I can't.
I had a few dudes like that. I'm like, bro, I can't.
I can't do it like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm waiting for this hoe to say any second now.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Yeah.
Go to your face.
Depressed ass nigga on the couch. You come in and have that nigga sad.
And it's not because I'm not trying. It's just that I know that my time is limited.
Right.
Hey, nigga, don't raise your voice. You ain't got no job. Right. No reason for you to have all that energy right now.
You go out on an interview, you come home, you see a car in the driveway, friend, and
came
over to see how she doing.
Right. And doesn't it make you feel more, it just makes you feel more manly or whatever the case.
It makes you feel more secure with yourself.
Right.
Because if a motherfucker do start tripping, you got your own shit. You go about your business.
True. Because eventually with that, it'll make you feel as a woman like the nigga's eating off you in some way. because you're paying for everything. So if you eating with me, I'm paying for everything. Like every time we eat, and I'm paying for everything. Like, it just.
But you don't mind if he pay for everything every time y'all eat when he got a job. Come on now,
I don't.
Make it make sense.
Right.
I don't.
That's double standard.
Just make it make sense.
I don't.
That's double standard.
It's
Double
the roles.
Oh, now it's
Now
the
it's the
roles.
roles.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, but I don't believe in that provider.
But
But, it's the role.
if we say get in there and cook,
Oh,
I mean,
Now-
I'll cook for you. Yeah, but you can cook for me too, right? It's not.
no, it's
no,
the
no,
roles.
no, no, no.
I'm
Cooking is
providing
not-
and
cooking
protecting.
is not-
I'm providing, protecting, the professor. I'm doing the 3 P's. Providing, protecting, the
Well,
professor.
nah, we both doing that. We both provide.
Oh, look how
Gotta
roll
Don't
the
we
change.
both-
look how the
both have a
tiptoeing
job?
around
Like
the
how
around
the
the
tables
tulips
are
is
changing.
going.
Look at the tables
Look at
turning
the
around.
tables.
The table is real turn.
No, where's the love and where's the tables? It's all turning around. It's all flipping
Right,
over.
she's flipping tables now.
Look, Lab got a heavy ass table. You gonna flip this bitch over? I don't care how mad you is.
Nigga, wait up.
I know, right?
Wait
You
up.
gonna
God
put bags in that
damn.
table.
Nigga, wait till I come back and flip this shit right.
I'm gonna flip it on you. I will. Wait till I do my bicep curls later. I'm gonna flip this shit on your head.
All right. So a Netflix series was doing about the Cowboys, which is an $11 billion franchise. They were paying their cheerleaders $15 an hour.
I watched that. I watched the Dallas Cowboys show. The Dallas Cowboys cheerleader show.
I'm a Giants fan, so I can't
They
allow myself to watch.
They don't pay them nothing.
$15 an hour as a cheerleader is crazy.
That's really a sad thing.
Nasty work.
But the girls will do it. They love the thing.
they're the most recognized cheerleaders
It's so
in America.
respected, and it's this thing that's such a institution that's held up to
Yes.
high regard. So they'll do it damn near for free. They'll do it. Some of them will do it for
That's
free.
what I'm saying, because as far as football, the Dallas Cowgirls are the most recognized cheerleaders of all
Period.
time.
Hands
period.
down.
They're like the
Hands
staple of what
down.
cheerleaders are.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to be paid $15 an hour is damn near like child labor. Like
It's really terrible because
taking
you got to
advantage
think
of
about
shit.
the business because they are saving their money, and that's that's smart. Don't get me wrong, but it's almost like y'all are abusing, taking advantage of them young girls. Like they all have to have other jobs too. Because I be watching it.
Yep.
They all have to have other jobs. It's like a
Oh.
part-time job.
Panama Love says, now, suppose he was wealthy and lost all his money in stocks. Then he became very ill. He couldn't work anymore.
Damn.
I like this scenario.
What would be your next step?
Damn. Well, how long does it? How long?
How long he's sick?
You have no. You ain't got no savings, nothing.
He lost it all in the
None?
stocks.
She
Damn.
lost all his stocks.
Lost everything, and then you fell ill. Are we married? Are we in a relationship? Is it a
Can't
Why does
relationship?
that matter? Y'all been together.
Right.
Y'all been,
You've been living good for a long
Why does it
time.
matter?
There's nuances on it.
Right.
Like,
Is he married?
Do we have a size 8 shoe? 8?
What
Like-
size shoe does it wear? Is it
Right,
dick big?
Right.
I
Let's
mean,
say y'all married, just for the sake of the conversation. Let's say y'all
right.
married. He lost everything in the stock market. He was rich, filthy rich.
And then
now
he fell
sick.
ill. How long was we together?
God damn! What happened to I do to this?
Wait, who said that? How long we together? You gotta give us
Panama
more.
Love on
Panama Love, give us a little bit more with this
I think
scenario.
that's my cousin. Go
How
ahead.
long? How long we together?
Let's just say 5 years. I don't know, 10 years, something like that.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna stick with you for a while, baby. I'm gonna stand beside you now.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah.
How lucky of him.
I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna come to the hospital and visit you and everything.
He's sick at home. You gotta take care of him.
Oh, he convalescing at home. Well, bitch, we gonna have to hire you a nurse because I am not the most compassionate caregiver.
Man, you know what? That's why men don't believe in love no more, right there.
Why?
Why
Niggas can't get sick.
why give you all our effort when we get nothing in return?
I just said I'm staying. I
Speaking of niggas
just
who
literally
was sick,
said I'm
that
staying.
Slick
Y'all
say he
motherfuckers
better
do
be
not take care of us when we
Yeah.
sick.
Slick say you better be slinging that thing for some
Man,
money.
but then
He's
like
sick.
but
So
right, he gets sick.
You
So
don't give a sick dick.
yeah, it may be all kind of problems with it.
Oh,
in your
Lord.
lovemaking.
That's why men just
That's why niggas shit ahead
curl
of
up in the
time.
ball.
Don't do
And
that.
cry.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Cause y'all
Because
motherfuckers
that's how we feeling right now. We just feeling like it's
y'all
a
should
lost
because
cause.
y'all got too many stipulations
Stipulations?
on the relationship.
Maybe.
BXP said that's a lot of bad luck and bad decisions. I mean,
What?
he made his money off the stock market. You know what I'm saying? He had, he was wealthy for a little bit. Y'all was eating good.
Yeah.
Hey, this came a hard time. Shit happened.
Right, and you
Niggas
can't
got shit
help
happen to people
if you
all the
fall
time right
ill.
now.
You can't help
Look,
that.
like
You
I
would
said-
want for the man to stick with you if you fall
Facts.
ill as a
Somebody
woman.
who's been
for
sick
sure.
before, that
Well,
shit,
not the
you
way
don't
you
have to be
sound.
sick.
I'm giving that whole 3 months.
She get sick.
Doc, how long she got?
Hey,
all right.
Hey, you get sick, you're on your own, hope.
That's fucked up.
'Cause-
All right, Doc. All
Because
right.
Because Rashida at work, she make good sandwiches.
Damn. I think honestly, y'all know the guy would leave quicker though. The guy would be the first one to go.
No,
like, he would
I'm a guy.
He'd be out of here.
Don't let that nurse. Don't let that nurse be fine.
Right.
I need a bubble bath.
Your ass was sick. What y'all got going on?
I am going through it. I'm depressed, taking care of her. I need the bath nurse.
I need the bath. I'm gonna need a what they used to call it back in there.
Sponge bath.
I need a warm sponge bath.
Take your time. Slowly. She's not going nowhere.
Every movie, he was like, I need a sponge bath.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, warm sponge bath.
Yeah. I mean.
So who does he have health insurance? I mean, is that
he has health insurance?
Okay, I'm sticking with you. We gonna
as long as
stick
he has
beside you.
That pay for his medication.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened?
Does he have a will and shit? He got life insurance? Matter of fact, that's the time when I'm gonna take the life insurance policy out on his ass.
Oh my! It's too late then.
And I'm gonna be fully supporting him.
You better hope they don't have a physical. Ask for a physical at that point.
What you mean?
Life insurance policy.
Oh no! He should have been have a. You mean for me to get one on him?
Yeah.
They asked for a physical. How they ask for a physical if you getting one on somebody else?
They ask for a physical.
Yeah, you have to get.
Not in all cases. I'm gonna ask
ChatGPT. Depends it is, but then they gonna start asking for BMI. They start doing all that shit. Trust me.
It's a certain amount you have to. They'll give you without physical.
How much is it?
It ain't enough. It's like
30,000. 5 or 10,000 now.
Oh, that's it.
That's not a lot.
Oh wow.
It ain't no physicals off of GP.
Because they know better. They're like this bitch.
But they all gonna ask some questions. Has that person ever had pre-existing conditions? How much do they weigh? What's their height? So that's all that shit's based in.
I see.
What kind of job they do?
Insurance is in case shit.
I may not stay long.
You gotta get that life insurance policy early.
I see why she just been in the house chilling.
She's been locked in.
Oh man,
some hermit shit, right?
Yeah.
Right. God damn.
I know, right?
All right, fellas, what did we learn today?
Right.
You gotta have a job with her. So
I mean, that's anybody.
You can't get sick.
I didn't say that. I said I'm staying beside him.
Unless you have life insurance policy.
That's not true. I didn't say that.
What'd you say?
I said I'm gonna stick beside him.
It wasn't unless. I saw it was unless somewhere in there.
No, I ain't saying less.
Lad. It wasn't no unless in there?
I ain't saying less.
Okay. What? Oh, what you said?
Stick by you if you was sick.
Unless. No, you did say unless.
You said he had medical insurance?
Oh, he had medical insurance.
That was just a question.
He got life insurance. I'm sticking with him. He got life insurance.
I ain't say unless, but if he don't have life insurance.
What if he don't have medical insurance?
Or medical?
Look.
Yeah, good. You gotta do a GoFundMe.
Damn. I'm trying to tear my life up now, nigga. Because y'all said it. Y'all was like, well, you already got it. He not adding, but he not subtracting. But damn, you subtracting like a motherfucker, ain't you? I don't know.
So if he wasn't adding or subtracting, he good.
If he just neutral with it?
Yeah.
And he treat you good.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, if he wasn't adding nor subtracting, but he treat you
great.
great.
No choice.
No, we talking
about talking about just in general, right?
We're talking about in general.
In general. Yeah, for sure.
I think a lot of times
actual love and attraction, yes.
And like say it's like you're a teacher, right?
Mm.
It'd be a good man. Hey, line lady love, but they don't make exactly what you make or close to it. They may make $20,000 less a year.
So can they make less money? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not even that person. Yes, you can make less money. You a working man. You a hustler. You working hard. You trying. Yes.
See, what I noticed is when all the girls who date all the dope boys. And they try to go with a 9 to 5, nigga. It just ain't the same.
It ain't the same because they not used to that. Like,
right,
nigga, you don't make shit.
They make some fast money.
And I'm the person who, I always would be attracted to the broke niggas. Like, for whatever reason, especially when I was younger, I would always deal with these niggas that didn't have shit.
They slaying dick.
So I'm used to it. Okay?
They niggas have motivation.
So now it's like, at least if you have a job, great.
They are motivated.
She said you got a job. Great,
Yeah.
great.
But my standard is more about the way a nigga treats you. Than what he paying for.
And
until he gets sick.
Until he gets sick, or 6 months now.
Because if he's really sick, he can't treat you any kind of way he's sick. So, yeah.
God damn.
I will stick beside you for a while, baby. I will.
Then there's somebody who talk about she love.
Right.
So imagine the woman who can't stand love and don't care about it.
Woo! Well, the woman that don't care about love, she definitely gonna leave. She leaving. As soon as you lose your job, she leaving. She not even gonna stick around while you unemployed, trying to flounder around.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
I'm gonna give you a shot. At least I'm gonna give you a shot, lad. What the fuck?
Not a shot. How long is a shot?
How long is a shot?
Till she tired.
It varies in different situations.
It varies in different situations.
Because how can you know unless you're actually there in that situation. Like, I've never had that situation before, ever. And I don't know. I don't know how I react.
All right. All right.
Let's say if you meet somebody, like, I know you like younger guys, but if you meet
I
somebody
don't like
older,
younger guys. I like
and-
older men. Get it
and
together. Don't
and
misrepresent
then
me.
he retired from work. He got Social Security, but it's
Uh-uh.
not the same amount as it used to be. You gonna work with him?
Mm.
That shit about
And
to
that's
run
that
out,
fixed
too.
income like a mug, ain't it?
Fixed like a mug, but it's fixed at $2,400 a month, or $2,500 a month. Because he worked
$2,500?
all his whole life,
Right.
and he had always had good jobs.
We could probably make it do what it do. It depends. I'm gonna say it depends. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like this. It depends.
Lion Lady Love, you missed a person who says that they all about love and bringing back black relationships, but at the same time,
Yes.
who gonna dump the guy
If you
if he don't
lose
have
your
a
job,
job in 6 months?
Don't
So,
get sick.
I'm giving you 6 whole
or
damn months.
she giving you 6 months, but she do got a side nigga that's gonna pay the bills while you looking for a job. Just-
I won't even have no side nigga. I'll be loyal to you, and when I get ready to leave you, I'm leaving you.
Then you come home
Yeah.
and that nigga is popping his toes on your side of the bed.
You got to go. You got to get the hell on. Like, you sucking up my electricity and shit. You got to go. But if
He not sick. He just been looking for a job. I'm not looking, he been
oh,
looking
no,
for
we talking about that.
Oh.
The sick shit is over with.
Yeah. He been looking for a job.
Right. And he's actively looking, and he's a hard worker.
Actively.
Mhm.
Actively.
Okay.
It all depends. You a hard worker. You going after, what you got, everything that you believe in your goals. Then I'll stick around. And then when you look like you lazy and you ain't got shit else to offer, I'm gone. I'm gone. If you seem all depressed and sad and shit, I'm leaving.
He's
Niggas
sad and
give a
depressed.
fuck.
Don't take a break, nigga. That's what it is.
He's
Don't
sad
take
and
a lower
depressed
degree.
because he know he coming into the 6th month
Yeah.
and he ain't found damn job
The
yet.
4.5 months, that nigga
Well,
know his time clock
nigga,
is
you
ticking.
should be.
And look,
As you should.
And he know that his time is
It's
limited.
ticking.
He
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, 5 months and 4 days.
Right.
Now he on the couch crying when you come
Right.
home.
He got to sing dick better. Nigga,
My
like,
baby about
how
to
much
leave
better
me.
dick do I got to give her?
Lady Line Love says it takes 2 to make it nowadays.
It does.
It does.
And it takes 2 decent to good people. Like, we need the decent level to above. It's a lot of terrible people out here in society right now. They don't give a fuck about nothing.
It's a lot of niggas settling and miserable.
A lot of women settling too.
A lot of that's what I said. People. I ain't say.
Oh, it sounded like you said
I
me.
said people.
She said people.
I said, see. She
Okay.
was ready to jump down.
That's
ready
right.
to
Down, he's
Right,
ready to
got
punch
the
you.
pro-
He know we'll argue. He know we'll argue in a minute.
in a heartbeat.
I'm
Niggas
like, what?
Niggas ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit either.
We
You
go-
always want to say women
we
ain't
going
shit.
back
They
and
ain't.
forth,
Nigga,
back
like,
and
what the
forth
fuck
with
you
it.
always for the pro-woman shit. They ain't shit either. All right. So, speaking of women, there's a Detroit woman who worked for the city of Detroit for 20 years, and she received a $1.6 million paycheck by mistake. But she had to return it. She had to return the money. The 2 employees who made the error was fired, and the issue reportedly stemmed from the supervisor updating the payroll record software for an employee who had recently received a raise. So, employee had received a raise. They used the new software and accidentally gave us $1.6 million of her direct deposit. Obviously, the 2 people-
Direct deposit 1.6 million.
Right.
Was it a check or direct deposit?
No, direct electronic.
Yeah, direct deposit.
Nigga,
right into
as
her.
soon as that happened, I'd have been ghost.
You
So
would've-
the
you
next
would've
day she
called out.
got called.
They obviously know who went. She got a Social Security number. They know where the money went. If you call in sick, you already know. Bring your ass in here, man. You know where you live.
Is there a law like if you get a direct deposit that's unauthorized, you're not supposed to accept it? Like, is that a law? Is it a law? Like,
If you know that you're not supposed, it's not yours.
Because how do you know? You're like, oh, what's
It's not
this?
yours.
Right,
If you get
It's a bonus.
if a bank does it, it's definitely.
I'd be
you
like,
got
oh, look
it.
at this bonus. Let me
Yeah, you gotta
transfer
bring
this
that
over to
shit back.
Switzerland.
Oh, if a bank
I
does, you got it. Why?
I would transfer it to one of them places
It's
that don't
federal
have
money.
an
It's federal.
extradition thing, and then I'll move real quick to that country.
Where you can't get extradited.
Yeah.
You know how fast $1.6 million to go in another country.
I mean, you can flip that shit. You should not blow $1.6 million quickly. You should be able to build
I'm gonna
something
transfer it
off
to
of that.
another account. And be like, I never saw it.
That's what I'm saying. I would do it real fast. I'm telling you.
Somebody account who ain't my name ain't like.
They gonna see
It'll
it-
be
they
like
gonna
a
see the
magic
transfer.
trick, sleight of hands.
You have to put it in something that's offshore for us not to chase it.
Yeah, exactly. Which is it?
allegedly.
Which country is it that
I'll buy
don't have
$1.6
the
million
thing?
worth of crypto.
Right. Even though eventually they can track that and all, but
They got
still.
no, they can't track that wallet.
They can't track
Hello,
They
there
can't
was
track
there
their
was a
wallet.
huge
Can't track
heist.
their
I don't know if you've seen it on Netflix. A huge Bitcoin heist. Eventually, they did find out who it was. They had took millions of dollars. Eventually, they did find
the
them.
wallet.
They found the shit. They tracked every transaction
can't-
because they was moving the transactions around.
Oh, okay.
So eventually
They
they
can find
found
the
it.
wa- I guess
You
they-
gotta follow the money, follow the bitcoins, whatever the case
But
may
it's
be.
still, you still got that wallet. You gotta have that. You gotta
You
got
can't
that
get in that
code,
wallet without
and
that
that code
code.
changes all
They
the time.
figured it out. They tracked their ass down. I guess they arrested them and then give me the code to the
That's
wallet.
what it is. They had to give you code because
Mhm.
you ain't just gonna get my wallet and think you gonna get it.
Mhm.
So yeah, the people got fired for accidentally doing it. So, $1.6 million in your account.
Would that
for a
make
little
you
bit.
feel better that you got fired? I don't care. I'll be
Lady
mad.
Love, what you sorry for? You
I'll be
widow, we
mad.
know it. I get it. I'm just sad for you. Don't worry about that. You ain't gotta apologize for nothing. Keep it pushing.
What Slick said, I will have cash it. And
It's already in your account. You ain't got to cash.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
It
it's
ain't no
already-
check. It's just a deposit.
Direct deposit right in your account. You wake up one morning and bing, ding, ding, you rub your eyes. You looking at your Chase account and it's 1.6 million.
$1.6 million
zeros and commas in your shit.
man.
What you doing?
I throw Future on. Got some commas. Got some commas, yeah. And then I call the bank. Call Switzerland Bank. Hello? Can you please get this over there and get transferred?
I'm leaving everybody.
Hey,
Kids, everybody.
yeah.
In the middle.
Is this
Now
my
you really
supervisor?
gonna say where the hell she went? Where'd she go? She in hiding? Hell
Yeah.
yeah,
Is
I'm
this
in
my
hiding.
supervisor?
Right.
Right.
What's up, supervisor?
None.
I ain't never
quit.
liked you. I ain't never liked you.
A whole list of things about
Right,
your
right,
ass I
right.
don't like. Okay.
Supervisor be like, we know exactly who has $1 million.
Right,
Every good hunch, I know who has
Yeah,
$1 million.
because that sounds like a terrible fuck up.
Somebody called me and cussed
Like,
me
who
out.
did
I'm pretty
that?
confident I know who has $1 million. Account closed.
And I'm out.
I'm out.
Gone.
Let me tell you something. They gonna alert somebody if you walk out that mug with $1.6 million. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Banks are so shady, though.
My
Like,
bad.
Banks are so shady. They all in your business, but they want your business.
Oh yeah.
It ain't
Like,
gonna
didn't
be-
you
it ain't
find
gonna
it
be smooth together
interesting
the way you
that
think it is.
the reason why Wendy Williams ended up getting in the conservatorship is because the bank called?
Yeah.
Can you believe that
Ain't
shit?
none of them business.
The bank got her into a
I think it's
conservatorship.
because somebody was spending her money.
Somebody
on
was
the-
her son. It was
Yeah.
her son
Was
spending the
the
money.
son and the husband?
But I didn't realize the bank meddled
Man,
in your
you'd be
shit like
surprised.
that.
You go to the bank with $5,000 and they can call somebody and say they feel like you stole the money.
That's crazy though. And then a cop coming and question you for
Think
what?
about the guy who made all these movies was trying to get some money out to pay his babysitter, his nanny, and he was trying to get cash out. And he had millions of dollars in the bank. And he was trying to get like
Ryan
$20,000 out,
Ryan
and they
Coogler.
Oh,
called
Ryan
the police
Coogler?
on him.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Ryan Coogler.
For your own
His
damn
own
money. Yo, something got to give. And this nigga's a banker. He should have some
whoa,
extra
whoa,
sense
whoa,
about
whoa,
it.
I wasn't trying to say that.
Don't put me out here, baby. Oh, wait a
wasn't
minute.
trying to
I
say
don't put
that.
myself
Oh,
out there
my
like
bad.
that.
You in the
He used-
closet?
He used to be.
Yes.
Your employment is in the closet?
Yes. I don't put myself out there like
We
that.
trying
My
to keep
bad.
the job.
Right.
Somebody just
They be
said it.
watching. They do be watching. And they let me know they do be watching
Well,
too.
shit. If they watching, they know who you are. The
Right.
fuck?
No, but I don't do nothing extra about it. But I can sell, yeah, they'll call. That 1.6 slick, you ain't gonna walk up out of there real easy.
They will
I promise
call.
you won't. They'll stall you off real hard.
Really?
Yeah.
I would do
We
everything in
just
my
counted-
power.
We just counted in the bag by hand.
Right. And I wonder, was it like something that the other employees was trying to like steal the money? Like, okay, we're gonna talk to this person tomorrow or some shit. I don't know. Maybe it was.
Shoot
But
off
know
in
the
her
one
account?
thing
Maybe
that
the
a lot of people don't
employees.
know, banks don't have that much money on hand.
They
Right.
No.
They really don't. Y'all
They
be
don't
watching
even
too
have
much-
$1 million
too much
on
movies.
I
hand.
don't even think a lot of times they have $1 million on hand.
It
It's
ain't-
all digital.
Wow.
it ain't.
And
What
since
y'all-
we
it
don't
ain't
go
what y'all
into the
think it is.
banks no more, they don't want us coming in there.
Yeah, exactly.
It just clicks in zeros and double zeros, and that's all.
So you really ain't getting it like that.
Shit, don't waste your time.
Here's a note. Put the money in the bag. Bitch, we ain't got no money here. Next.
That's why they only rob the tellers.
Yeah.
We hear the thunder and lightning. We hear the thunder out here, line lay love. It's about to storm. You right. I'm in the
Yo,
house
cause
already.
it was already thundering and stuff earlier and raining earlier on my way here.
Okay. All right. Well, we wrapping it up.
You wrapping it up?
We wrapping it up.
And she hot, so
She hot.
I am. Can I tell y'all what I watched today?
What did
judge
you
you
watch?
right.
Cause you know I love a good documentary, and it's on Netflix called The Poop Cruise. Did
I
y'all
almost
see that
watched
shit?
But I was like, why would I watch about a poop? Shoot, it was
Well, no, it was a Carnival cruise line that ended up stranded in the water, and then all the electricity went out, so the toilets didn't work. So they told them to piss in the shower and shit in these red biohazard bags. And it was like they spent days on the water trying to get back home after the cruise was officially over.
Mhm.
It was hell. It was hell on the it was amazing. I was like, damn, I don't even know what I would have did. Then they had the nerve to give them open bar. They was like, let's give them open bar. Niggas got drunk and started fighting each other. shit flying everywhere. Like it was crazy. Y'all gotta watch it.
I almost watched it. I was like, I don't know. if I
Slick
watched
say I
it.
saw it.
It was good. Look, me and Slick on the same shit. I'll watch a documentary in a minute. Like,
Yeah, I'm cool.
it was crazy.
The name had to catch me.
And then after all that happened, where you talking about like sewage and everything in the boat, they actually used the boat again. Like they renovated it,
cleaned it out,
months later, but still.
and it happened again.
No, it never happened again. But I'm just saying, why would you ever?
It's the same
How
thing
could
with
you
the
turn
boats,
that
the carnival
around?
boats that had COVID, when the niggas had the COVID, them boats went out right shortly after.
That's crazy because you know stuff is in the air.
Yeah, that COVID carnival boats was nasty work.
Do y'all like documentaries?
I do.
I love documentaries.
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough of them out there.
I do too. I love it. I go right to documentary
Vice
category.
channel and all that stuff. I watch all that.
Which one?
On the Vice channels, whatever, and Netflix be having some good stuff too. Netflix,
YouTube
put some
too.
money-
YouTube has some stuff you ain't never even thought of about like Sri
I be
Lanka.
watching YouTube all the time. Like YouTube is like
Me too.
YouTube is
What's
a
your
rabbit hole.
guilty
That
pleasure
shit-
you watching on YouTube right now?
Everything.
Well, right now, I'm watching. Well, Slick is watching home remodeling, homes, and I'm watching car repairs. Like they going to buy these old cars because I'm going to be a car dealer, so I'm going.
Oh,
to
okay.
But they go buy these old cars, they fix them up, and then they resell them. Like I don't know why.
And you in it. You in it.
Yeah, and there's this lady who drives trucks. I'll be watching her.
Okay.
She's a truck driver.
So, and what's she doing? What's she doing in her truck? She just her adventures as a truck driver.
Like that. No, I think she gay, but she's not fine like that. But it's just interesting how it works. Like, her truck is a manual, not manual, but automatic.
Oh, okay.
So it's just interesting. I watch a lot of truck drivers, not just her, but hers always pop up because I've watched her many times.
What do truck drivers be doing that's so interesting to watch? Because I never even.
Sluts? That's fine.
Like, what she be doing?
Her thing is that she's very good at finding the right gas places. She tells you stuff like
find the right gas places.
Yeah, because gas price, because she's a lease truck, so she's got to pay for her own gas.
Oh, right.
But she's very good at telling people, like, ladies, go to this gas station because if you go that one, you ain't gonna be safe. Like, lady truck, like she gives out information like that. Like,
I'm fucking with it.
Okay, guys, over here at this truck station, they kind of racist. Go over here. You know.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I've been watching like police arrest videos lately.
I don't like
police arrest video. You've been watching us getting arrested?
It's not just us. I love seeing white people get arrested.
Oh, it's like old school cops.
Slick say the same boat has a different name on the cruise.
Yeah, but it's still Carnival, whatever it was. Carnival reincarnated.
I watch a lot of DJ stuff on YouTube too. A lot of DJ stuff.
Like what they DJ, like vlogging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I watch other podcasts and shit like flipping homes. I'm going to get into that real estate flipping homes, so that type of stuff.
The market is too late for that.
It's always it's cyclical. Like it's always gonna make it unless 47 puts it so far in the toilet.
Man,
it can't be cyclical.
I've been looking. I just said, let me take a break because I'm in the way as fuck.
What else? And lots of like little mini docu-series, like little. This is one by this comedian called Big Job. It's called My Lesbian Homie.
Comedians.
Yeah.
I see Ali Sadiq. I watch that every day.
Ali Sadiq. Yeah.
Okay.
My son's the last one he had. Top tier storytelling, man.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
Man, that guy.
Top tier show.
I'm gonna have to check it out. Y'all gonna have to put.
You ain't watched Ali Sadiq yet?
Oh my god. Y'all gotta put me up.
Go to the first one.
Okay.
You gotta watch all of them.
You gotta watch him in succession to see his progression.
Domino Effect 1, 2, 3, and then my two sons.
I watched Domino Effect 3, and I hadn't watched that before. I watched it a couple of weeks ago, and that was, he would have me laughing like I'm the only nigga in the prep rally with a fur coat on because he's selling drugs at school.
Wow. Okay, so he started off selling drugs as a teenager. That's what the story's about.
They talk about that all the time.
Okay. His dad, all that. He's one of the few comedians that you look to go do stand up and niggas sitting down majority of the time.
Yeah.
And then he'll get up and then he'll do walk and then he'll
sit back down.
It's a full ensemble. Like he tells a story from beginning to end. And you just be on the ride like you want to hear every single
thing. He telling the way to where you want to hear what's going on.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, he is, and everybody called Cosby. To me,
he's better than Cosby.
It's him, is Chappelle and him right now as the best storytelling comedians.
Really?
I think he's better than Chappelle. storytelling.
Oh, I got to
because
check
the
it
stories
His stories are longer, so yes.
And-
Because Chappelle give like a little small synopsis
Yeah.
to get you there. His whole thing
It's
is
funny.
It's one big story.
and it's funny.
Right.
I mean, from the start when he walk out on stage, he's telling you a story to the end of the show.
story.
And then constantly just punches.
Punchlines
Okay.
all throughout the thing.
Let me check him out.
Yeah. And he'll
You
sit
said
on his
Ali Sadat?
Sadiq.
Sadiq.
He said
And it's a
Sadat.
black person?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
From
Check him
Houston.
out. Definitely check him out.
SADDIQ.
And the one thing
Okay.
I like about one of his things, when he telling you the story about what he did as a younger, he'll have somebody come on there and interview and be like, yeah, he did do that. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
So
So,
you
he
can't-
ain't lying.
Right,
He ain't
right.
gassing y'all
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Trying to portray something that he's
Yeah.
not.
I love him.
Yeah,
That's
Ali
my-
Sadiq.
that's my
Yeah.
opinion for
If
this.
y'all put him in the category of Dave, then
He's
I
a
gotta
great.
see.
He's a great storyteller. There's no holes in his game. That's why I was like, damn, how the fuck nigga do open mics telling the stories like you do? But you have to go see him, understanding that you gonna get 45 minutes of really funny shit,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be like your uncle telling you a story you want to hear from beginning
And you
to
just
end.
like,
You ain't going to the bathroom.
don't
or nothing.
stop, don't
Yeah,
stop.
no.
Okay.
So when did what happen?
Mhm.
And he just paints such great pictures with words.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
I love
imagine
that.
you do it, and then he's like, and then you gotta remember that, and you like, fuck, I remember when niggas
So
had the paint
callbacks.
loafers and the paint with the
Yeah.
like he paints such great pictures with words. I'm like, nigga, I can see the paint loafers on me right now. It's that type of shit,
I can visualize. him.
right? So he's that type of storyteller. So yeah, he's
Like
definitely
Penny
better
Loafers
call.
was the shit or something.
Right.
They wasn't.
So
They wasn't.
all right, so we at the end of
All
the
right.
show. Giving everybody your socials and where they can find you, what you got going on.
It's Ani.hoodteacher. Did y'all pin? You got it pinned, right?
We got to pay you. Slick pay.
So just follow me, because like I said, I'm getting ready to do an announcement in a couple days, and it is something that I'm very excited about. I would love to
Give us a hint.
a hint.
TV or radio?
TV. Okay, something very exciting, something that I've been wanting to do. So it's finally coming to fruition,
Nice.
and I want y'all to plug in, lock in with me, for sure.
Paid or unpaid?
Paid.
I'm super
Paid in the
This
shade.
nigga be like, I just want the opportunity to go
Yes.
get paid.
No, the opportunities get good. Right? Normally they lead to pay quickly.
She I'm like, nigga, go get paid.
Mhm.
I'm just a happy to be here type nigga. I'm just happy to
Nah,
be
gonna be
here.
paid.
Go get paid.
Yeah, true. Well, it's his training now. I don't do nothing for free
That's it.
except Misfits of Comedy.
You barely do that because that nigga don't
Okay,
pay.
okay, because I don't come outside for less than at least $50, nigga.
Right.
Facts.
Slick said he
But
did a
today I
great
came out for
interview on
free.
Shay Shay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ali.
Yo, what about Jim Jones on Shake? We gotta. I guess.
Oh,
gotta
we can
wrap it up,
talk about Jim Jones.
Oh, okay.
You're fucking bugging. All right, that's what
Bugging.
And I'm a fan of yours. I like your albums, but to think you're better than Nas,
Crazy.
or you even in this stratosphere of Nas,
Delulu land.
you're wildin'.
Delulu.
And then niggas went right to the internet and brought all that, compared all your shit, and you got smoked. It's not even close, bro. Not even close.
But he was smart because
And
that
I
was his
like-
goal
I
was to
like
go
Jim Jones.
viral.
He's
I like
trolling.
his
He's
I
swagger.
like him too. He
I
cool
love
as
Jim
hell.
He ain't better than Nas.
They be calling him
I
the
listen to
oldest
his music.
YN. I don't know if you heard. They
He
call
is.
him the old. He's like a 50-year-old YN.
Yeah. He said, I was
Okay.
trolling you niggas. I know how to keep myself in algorithm, blah, blah, blah.
I knew it.
Cool.
I knew it.
But you got some good albums, but you're not
Nah,
fucking with
material.
Nas.
Sorry.
Stop. I'm sorry, bro.
Sorry. And you know, from up
Sorry.
top, we a little bit biased, of course, when you from up north. But
He's on the Mount Rushmore. You're nowhere near the dude.
he is one of hip hop's founding
When
fathers.
KRS-One says this nigga made the best album of all time, and he is the blueprint of him. He said, aliens came from the sky, and I want to introduce him to hip hop. I'm gonna give him my album, and then I'm gonna go straight to Nas.
Come on. You gonna give him Jim Jones?
No, I'm not gonna give him. I love KRS-One. I'm going to give
Me
him
too.
Raheem's catalog
Mhm.
I'll
and
go
give him to Nas.
Okay,
I'm,
Rakim.
I'm gonna give him Rakim's and Nas, and I might slip Big Daddy Kane in there real quick in the middle.
Fuck Big Daddy Kane.
Nah,
He
yo.
said, fuck
No,
it.
no.
Rakim and Nas.
Big Daddy Kane got nothing on their levels. Now,
Okay.
people say Big Daddy Kane was a good rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What
But-
about Cool G Rap?
Hell
Nigga, he was
no.
abusive.
Hell no.
He's abusive, nigga.
Raheem,
He
Rakim,
just knew about his story.
Nas. Who else?
Shit, give him Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang.
I give him a little
Nas,
Wu Tang.
Give him a little Biggie or somebody like
I'm
that.
a big Ghostface fan, so I'm definitely.
Yeah.
But
Let him hear
definitely-
Wu-Tang for sure.
How you never really listened to the verses with what Rakim was saying?
Oh yeah, I like
without
Rakim.
cursing.
But
Did you
Rakim
not
is a
hear
little
what-
bit before my time.
You
A
not hear
little.
what RZA said on his interview?
Oh, Rakim.
Yeah,
Rakim is
I used to like RZA.
he's a bishop of a god MC. He's started
For sure.
that phase, right? LL Cool J Cohen GOAT.
I get LL Cool J.
God MC.
And you see how society changed. We stop calling each other God. Y'all stop calling each other God. Stop calling each other nigga.
That came for that 5%.
Yeah.
We don't have those type of people out here like that.
You don't know what the words,
Right.
the letters stand.
You don't know today's
Well,
mathematics, son.
everybody be, what's up, God? Hey, God. It's always be,
You don't know what's today's mathematics.
peace,
son.
God.
Peace. That's my earth right there.
Yeah.
Shows my earth right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I call you son because
And
you
the
shine
black
like
woman
one.
is, yeah, that's that New York shit. That's
Right.
that
Right,
South
right.
shit.
And
I
my-
thought you was from, no, you're from Chicago or somewhere.
It's
Okay.
Sun, earth, and moon.
And your mom is your Riz. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He
He from New York, you know he
I
from New
have
York.
friends who do all shit. I don't to pick it up, but
That's when the
you hear niggas talk
5%
about
shit
it,
was
yeah.
real big.
Niggas
so
is chewing on
It's
chew
still
sticks out
big.
there.
It's just not as big as it's just not out
I
there.
ain't
They
heard
don't put
nobody who do. I haven't heard nobody.
I
I got a lot of 5%ers
Erica
follow me
was a
on my
5%er?
Instagram.
Really?
Tons of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Her,
know it. I'm
Andre
studying it.
3000. What's this nigga that rap a bit at J Electronica? All them niggas is
Oh,
still.
under 3,000 is a 5%er?
Jay-Z.
What?
Yeah.
I thought
I ain't
Jay-Z
know about
was like
Jay-Z.
Mason or something.
No.
I know about Jay-Z. That could be. That's very well possible.
Yeah.
I don't think he's Mason. I know he raps about it, but I don't think he's Mason.
Secret Society.
I don't think he's Mason. But yeah, Jim Jones. I was gonna say she put it on point. You're bugging. And I like your music, but you're bugging. You're nowhere near Nas. And the fact that Jadakiss and them try to slow you down, try to bring you reality, but they ain't do a good enough job. You're bugging, dog.
But he was smart because what happened? Trending. Bam.
He knew what he was doing. He does
Everywhere.
It he does it all the
Everywhere.
time. He does shit like that all the time. He get in beef with him.
We might talk about no damn
with
Jim Jones
Cameron
all of
and
a
Mace.
sudden. Trending. Everywhere.
So now niggas gotta look up his catalog now because we want to know.
Niggas who never heard of Jim Jones. Right.
I know what
Right.
you did.
But they gonna start streaming Nas too.
True.
He said a word.
True. And Nas been over there chilling. He making so much damn money.
Nas
That nigga is rich
Nas
as
took
hell.
a picture the next day with him, LeBron James, and everybody in his camp talking about greatness, nigga. He's sitting in the presence of greatness.
He don't
LeBron
get
James,
on no
Maverick Carter,
podcast and
all the
argue
niggas
about
is
that.
chilling.
Yeah.
Why
He's
is they
about
worrying
that.
about you, boy?
Billionaires and millionaires in the room.
Right.
Good time.
Right.
They teach Nas lyrics at Harvard, sir.
Hello, Jim Jones. You really about to
Him
drop
and
a diss
Pac, what are you
track?
talking
Drop a
about?
diss track. That'll get us into it more. Then Nas might drop some new
this
shit.
track.
Yeah.
He'll smoke you.
We want to hear. We want to hear Ether
He's
part
still
part
in
2
the
or
top
3.
three.
He ain't still.
His songs of all
He might
time.
not have that ether juice no more.
Shit.
I believe he do.
He might not. He might.
'Cause he got the
might have-
pen. He
Hey,
got the
may
pen
have to go
game.
to Rakim and sip the juice.
I don't think so.
He got enough to go
I don't
around.
think so.
Nah.
He ain't like these. He ain't like these young niggas with
Nah.
with somebody else writing their raps.
One's the
He
worst,
got the pen
Smith
game.
always the worst. That
Mhm.
nigga ain't lose his
He is
pen.
a street
He
poet.
dropped 6 albums, what, in 2 years? He didn't lose a step, nigga. Stop
Remember
playing
that song
around.
he did? It was like everything in reverse.
Yes.
Yo, he's one of
I
the
gave you power.
illest storytellers of rap of our time. Period.
He
Hands
is.
down. Hands down.
Yeah, you're not fucking with Nas, sir. I like the fact that you put yourself out there. I give you props for taking
No, yeah, I
challenge.
do. I do.
But you're gonna get smoked. You did Styles P 2 weeks prior to that, so obviously just calling niggas out for the sake of calling niggas out. Because Styles P smoke your boots too.
Styles P didn't get enough trendy.
Yeah.
So he said, nah.
Yeah.
Right.
He didn't get enough traction for you, so you decided.
He
to
knew
Nas in
better.
it.
He
Styles
knew.
P
He knew
smoke
what to
your
say.
boots, too.
He knew what to say.
So
You gotta have two great people coming at the top. You gotta come at the top person. That's what you gotta do.
yeah, he wasn't gonna say Jay-Z or nobody else. So yeah.
He knew better.
He played his
One thing
cards.
about Jay, he not gonna say shit to you. But
You don't
now,
have to.
right? But now a whole bunch of doors gonna be closed to you, type shit.
When you get a
Oh, yeah,
beat
Jay-Z gonna
behind your
block your
name,
shit.
when you get a beat behind
Right.
your name,
It's the
conversations
power.
are less.
They're not gonna talk about it because he got so much power. Like with Kanye talking about their kids.
never be
What
invited
you
to a
think he's
Rock
doing?
Nation
Come on,
thing
he
again,
behind the
nigga.
scenes doing all type of
Yeah.
shit against Kanye
Sure
right now.
is.
You kidding me?
You think if I had that type of money,
Man.
I would be no good.
That's that quiet money. You
Yeah.
just
You
hey,
ain't gotta say shit.
such.
Yeah. You know, do that thing. You
She's
ain't gotta
so
say,
damn
hey,
rich.
do that
She
thing.
put her
like
purse
the
on the
mom.
ground.
Hell yeah.
Yo, you don't talk to me personally.
Right.
You
Right.
sit-
You talk to 3 niggas
You don't
before you
talk
talk
to
to
you.
me.
him.
You talk to 3 niggas that talk to me. Then they gotta call me.
Right. You don't talk to me.
What the fuck we talking about? Why we talking face to face?
Right. That's what them.
And never on the phone with that American Gangster.
Never
Never
on
on
the
the phone.
phone.
You got it? Never
Right.
on the phone.
Right. I love that mobster shit. Never on the phone, nigga.
Yeah, never on the phone.
But-
And-
yeah.
And when you talk to me,
Talk
then
to code,
you
nigga.
start talking to me, I'm like, why is he talking?
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
That nigga still talking.
Right. Why is he talking?
He ain't allowed to talk to me.
Right.
So, that's our take on Jim Jones.
Yep, that's all.
Don't
That's
do that
it.
shit no more.
We still
Find
like
somebody-
you. We still
We
like
still
you.
like your music. I ain't even gonna lie.
Nah, do what you gotta
Find
do to
somebody
get.
else to
Do what
play
you
with,
gotta do
dog.
to
I
become
don't,
relevant.
I'm not a his music fan.
I like-
Let me get that straight.
I really can't
just
say I
like
know
his
more than
swag.
one
I
or
like the
two.
way he
One or
dressed.
two of his songs.
In my opinion, he has at least 3 classic albums. Other shit
Oh,
he
wow.
can keep.
albums, whole
That's
albums.
To me, that's news.
Me too. I'm like
Wasted Talent.
Three classic songs.
And El Capo.
That's the shit I'm on. They got 2 hits plus a possible.
Right.
That's type of shit. That's type of shit.
He got only way. Let me say this. Only one he does stuff with Heatmakers, which is a producer for Dipset. When you start experimenting with other niggas, stop.
Yeah.
When you do Heatmakers is your sound.
So he
created the
that's
sound
when
for
he come with a hit.
Jewels and Cameron.
Okay.
You do shit with them, then you produce good albums. So those are the albums I was talking about. Only albums Heatmakers only did. Anything he did outside of Heatmakers, keep them. Don't put them back out. Okay. You experiment and you don't have the cadence to rap on anybody else's shit but Heatmakers because he knows how to keep you on beat somewhat.
Cadence.
So don't try Swiss Beats or Tim or nobody. That's not your wheelhouse.
So in other words,
MCs.
He's not that talented.
You're
what
rapping.
you saying.
You rapping.
That's what you're saying.
Say that for MCs.
Right.
Oh, say that rapping for MCs.
I'm sorry, but I know one song by Jim Jones may be impossible. Okay.
Ballin' or what else?
Moving on. Ballin'. That's it. I
Mm.
was a slight fan of Dipset, but not really. Nas definitely my dude.
Me and her going to beef about Lloyd Banks. That should be the funniest fucking
most boring rapper in the history.
That
nigga.
should be funny. I'll be like, yeah, nigga, look what Lloyd Banks did. She's like, ew, Lloyd Banks.
Yeah, you gotta be some whack ass nigga to not shine with 50 Cent in them. Like you gotta be whack as fuck. So
She think Young Buck.
because I love me some 50 in them back then. So no.
No, nigga, Game was the better.
Nah.
Yeah, Slick like Young Buck too.
I like Young Buck
Young Buck
too.
was trash,
Yeah, I like Young. I even like Tony Yayo better than Lloyd. That's why I say
Fuck
we would
no.
argue. But Tony Yayo had
Hell
more
no.
talent.
Hell.
Okay, opinions.
And Lloyd Banks.
Yes.
I don't even like you. I don't like none of them. I don't like 50.
You ain't
Lloyd
never like
Banks.
G Unit. You ain't like no.
Never.
Wow.
Never.
Damn. Standing on business.
50 had his run. 2003, 2006, he was.
It was alright.
He was.
When
he
the
was going
first
in
shit
paint.
dropped,
Yeah,
50
he was-
Cent, G
yeah, the
Unit
first 3
first
albums
shit.
was gone. He was out of here. Everything 50 Touch was out of here.
I already
So-
asked.
Yeah.
I already asked her Slick. She said she'll give you the number.
Okay.
said what?
She said she gonna hit me up for the number.
No, you're gonna write the number down and give it to me. I don't
Okay.
think she had your number to hit you up.
She can hit me on Insta.
No, she don't do that.
She can DM me and I give her the
No,
number.
She don't do DMs. She don't
That's
even
a
check
young
her
nigga
own
shit.
DM.
Okay.
She probably got dick pics and everything in that shit.
Oh, wait a minute.
Pop right up. Hey, I've been waiting for you to look at it. It says scene. I know you see this dick now. God damn, shit been here 11
It says
weeks.
scene.
Well, she said she don't check her DM. I don't know, but I don't know.
Look, I don't know.
I don't know. It ain't my business.
She said she don't check it. She don't check them.
Right.
But all right, y'all, we're going to be here next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. If you missed the episode, funny episode, we had a lot of fun talking about a bunch of different shit. You can watch us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Spotify, YouTube, Misfits of Comedy, Instagram, Misfits of Comedy, Facebook, Misfits of Comedy, Roku TV, Amazon, all that good shit. 30 plus
All that.
platforms. Make sure to support my girl, Miss Ani, Hood Teaching, on her other ventures that she got coming up. And again, catch all the other shows on this platform as well. Monday through Sunday, we have shows for you. Whatever your flavor, whatever you like, we got it covered. All right.
Hey, catch Artie now because when she started doing TV, she gonna act like she don't know it.
Yeah, she definitely will curve you in public.
She gonna get real Hollywood.
Yeah, she gonna be
She
like
CJ, what? The Misfits
right.
of Food?
Peasants.
You stupid.
Talk to three people before you talk to me.
Right. The Misfits of Food.
I'm already like that.
Yeah,
That's
she's
true.
gonna be worse.
It has nothing to do with Hollywood
Yeah.
or any of that.
She wouldn't have been introduced to that. She's gonna be worse. All right, y'all.
Have they got air conditioning down there yet?
Right.
Hello.
I don't go where there's
Hello.
no air.
Right.
Do you not see all
Right.
this studio?
Right. So next time I come, it'll be a different season. When it cools off, I'll be back.
I want 3 little people
You might
blowing
not be
on me.
welcome back. Like,
Ooh.
you might have, I want, and see,
Ooh.
I'm like, I saw your post. You said Arnie was coming back. No, she can't come here.
But guess what? You got to come where you got to come where you welcome.
I'm
That's
I'm
it.
gonna send him a text say show cancel.
You got to come where you welcome, and remember that. If you ain't welcome, nigga, don't show.
That's right. Trying to raise my damn studio. That hell going on.
See,
All right,
they
y'all.
can't handle the truth. Niggas can't handle the truth.
We burning incense trying to make it smell good. She's
All
talking about
right.
incense fucking up my
Look
eye.
at that bitch. I burning this shit.
She said, I got pink eye. She here look like Mary J. Blige.
Shit in this
And
motherfucker.
we ain't not gonna cry video.
She's like, oh, it smells funky down here. It's a basement.
Right.
Oh, shit.
It's more than shit.
Yes, he's correct.
So,
He's correct.
all right, y'all. We catch y'all next week. It's been fun. All right. Till then, peace.
Chris Classic 2016. First of all, I'm a New York nigga. New kicks, new chicks, and new fitted. You could put me anywhere, I'ma kick it. 125th G-Dep, let's get it. I hate when niggas say you make real hip-hop. I will still fuck your bitch in Gucci flip-flops. The problem is if I say anything intelligent, you call it conscious like it's somehow not relevant. I agree that this ain't really for KOD, but say la vie out the bows in the SUV.